Every time I see you, you make my heart say, ooh, yeah.
K back here with another video. And you know, girl, I know it's been a little minute, you know, since I've been touched the screen, but you know, your girl been going through, you know, I just been going through life. I've been going through something. I've been working, you know, the regular excuses and everything like that. So make sure you guys subscribe, stay tuned, hit that notification bell so y'all never miss when the girl touches the screen again. Okay, girl? So but anyways, you know, without that rambling, get that out the way. I know y'all is wondering, you know, the elephant in the room, child, cause this hair, okay, yes, this is giving me like, you know, Reese's Pieces buttercup. I don't know why I'm thinking like peanut butter, you know, Reese's Pieces or whatever. I don't know what I'm thinking right here, but you know, this hair, honey, yes, I know y'all want to get into the tea, and I'm definitely gonna provide you with the tea for this hair. This hair is by Lumirie Hair, and you know, sorry guys if you see me looking down, I have my little cheat sheet and my little notes here, just looking off of, just to make sure I don't miss anything. But this hair is from Lumirie Hair, if I'm not to be mistaken. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Everything will be down below just in case I mess things up, but it's by the vendor Lumirie Hair. They do, I think they do have an AliExpress site and they have their own website, but no, this video is not sponsored, and I did purchase this hair with my own coin, honey, my own dollar. I purchased this hair, and this is actually a wig, and it came as a wig, so which is pretty good. And I want to say that this hair is bomb.com. okay, girl, like I've never purchased from Lumirie before, and I was actually doing my research because I wanted to make a blonde bob wig, but I just didn't know where to get the hair from. So I was looking, you know, do my little research, and I ran into this company, and I have to say it was money well spent. The hair is very affordable, girl. You won't break the bank trying to buy a wig, honey. This is a lace front glueless let me make sure I look at this so I don't mess it up. So this is 150 density. This is a Malaysian hair glueless natural lace front wig. So, and I got the wig actually in a 16-inch, and I cut it and everything like that to make it into this kind of asymmetrical bob. And I got a $3 off code, so that was, I think it was provided on the website, so I just looked on the website. They had a sale going on for a $3 coupon, which was pretty nice. And the wig came out to be $99.68 USD. okay, so it was not expensive at all for a 16-inch wig. I thought that was pretty affordable, only under $100, shipped via DHL. So for me, I live in Canada, if you guys didn't know, so to get to me it took about, I would say, roughly around 3 to 4 days. I think around 4 days it came to me. So it came relatively quick after ordering. They do ship out pretty quick as well too. I did bleach it, I think, twice, and then I put box dye on top of the bitch. Okay, so yeah, like this hair been through the whole ringer and back, and it did not come out. As you can see, the hair still got some, you know, she's still moving. All right, she's still moving, she's still grooving, she doing what she thinks. It's not stiff, you know. I do need to flat iron this part a little bit, but it's not stiff. It doesn't, you know, it's not crunchy, you know, after you bleach some hair and it just be crunchy and it don't, you know, it's no coming back from that. It's nothing like this hair. Like I said, I put this hair through the most, and it still came out to be moving. It's soft, the ends don't look dry or like, you know, faded or anything. I'm very happy with my purchase, and I think this is money well spent. So you know, you guys, all the information will be down below to check Lumirie Hair out. Definitely check that them out, girl. If you're looking for, you know, a nice little cheap wig, you know, go to the club with, you know, see your boo or something, you know, throw something on real fast. But, you know, definitely check them out. I would definitely recommend them. And, you know, I'm gonna stop talking now and I'm gonna get to the juicy part, all the stuff y'all really want to know. So yes, so I will have to see you guys in my next video for sure. I will be, like I said, putting out some new content, so stay tuned for that as well too. And without further ado, you know, let's get into the dirty work process, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay guys, let's get into it. So the first thing that I'm showing you is how the Lumirie Hair came packaged. As you can see here, they did provide me with some brown wig caps, which I thought was a nice touch. They also provided 2 hair ties and 2 flexi rods, which I thought was also a nice little gift. It's nice when they can give you, you know, nice little things to make the package a lot more personable. And this is finally the wig, so I'm just showing you here. It is 16 inches. It was true to length. It was even a little bit longer when I measured it. It was about roughly almost 18 inches, which I thought was really nice. So I'm just showing you guys here the knots. The knots are black, so I did have to go ahead and bleach them. They weren't too bad, but I did have to go ahead and bleach them. And this is the hair just straight out of the package. I thought it was really thin, but once I cut it and everything like that, it came out to be really thick and really full, which I really liked. So I'm just showing you guys here. This is me going ahead and bleaching the knots. So I'm just preparing my bleach. I used I think this is about a 25 volume developer. So I'm just going ahead and mixing it up. I did make my bleach a little bit runny, which I do regret. So if you are mixing up your bleach to bleach your knots, just make sure it's on the thicker side than runny. As you can see here, it was a little bit more runny. I should have made it more thicker. So just make sure you guys do that if you do bleach your knots, because you don't want to run the risk of having your bleach seep through your knots. So just make sure you do that as well too. And it didn't really seep through my knots. It was like about 1 or 2 knots that it did seep through, but it wasn't noticeable at all, so that was a plus. So I'm just showing you guys here. I'm going ahead and I'm using a tapping motion to apply the bleach to my lace. As you can see, it looks like I'm being heavy-handed, but I'm actually being very light with the lace. I'm just using just a little bit of minimal force to tap the bleach on, because you just want it to sit on top. You don't want it to push through the lace. You just want it to sit on top and make sure that you just get all the spots too. So I'm just going through each section. I'm just doing a tapping motion all along through the lace. And I'm just going section by section, making sure I get all of the knots bleached. And then in the next clip, I'm just showing you, I went ahead and I went through with my fingers just to make sure that I didn't miss any spots, and all the spots were pretty much covered. And then I just waited for about 20 minutes, and then I rinsed it out with some purple shampoo. I'm just showing you guys here, the knots were perfectly bleached, and this is the shampoo that I opted to use. So then the next step is tinting my lace. So I did go ahead and use the Ritz dye in the color tan, and I mixed that up with some, I used about 2 tablespoons, and I mixed it up with some boiling hot water as well too. So I mixed the combination together, and then I tested it with a piece of paper towel just to make sure that the color was relatively close to my skin tone, so before soaking my wig lace inside of it. Sorry guys, if you hear screaming in the background, it's just my brother, so I apologize. So I'm just making sure I seep the wig into the mixture, making sure I get all of the lace, pushing it down with the comb. And then I let that sit for about 20 to 30 minutes in the mixture as well too. So I'm just making sure every piece of the lace is covered in the water as well too, and I let it sit. So then I washed it out after 20 minutes, and I put it back onto my wig cap. So now here I'm going to go ahead and customize my hairline. So as you guys can see here, I'm just creating some baby hairs. I didn't make too much baby hairs because I don't like too much around my hairline. I like it to be relatively clean. So I'm just going through and I'm just taking a little sections and creating some baby hairs. And then I also, once I cut my baby hairs, I also cut the lace as well too around the hairline. So I'm just showing you guys here how I do that, and I just cut the lace like anybody else. I don't go straight across. I kind of do it in a more crooked motion just to make sure it comes out looking more natural than anything else. So then once I cut my lace off of my wig, I went ahead and did my cut, and I used a razor. I went between a razor and scissors to create my asymmetrical cut. I'm just showing you here. I cut a lot of hair off. So this is just the next day. So this is when we get to work. So this is the bleaching process. Sorry, excuse my bed, guys. I just woke up and went straight to work with this bleaching. So the first thing that I'm going to explain is that I did 2 different bowls of dye. So I sectioned my hair in half, and the bottom section, as you can see, I'm coating it with 25 volume developer. This is very, very important to create the transition color that you're looking for. You need to do the bottom with 25 volume developer, and the top with 30 volume developer. So I split the hair in 2, and I did 2 different sections of the dyeing, but at the same time. So they're both processing, but at the same time. So the bottom is processing with 30 volume developer, and while that's processing, I went ahead and did the top with 30 and the bottom with 25. So as you guys can see, I'm just coating all the bottom section, making sure I get all of the pieces with the 25 volume developer, and then I went ahead and started to do the top while that's processing with the 30. So I'm just going section by section, making sure I don't miss any spots and making sure everything is covered into my liking. So then once I did that and I let that sit for about a half hour, I rinsed it out, and then I just took random pieces and applied box dye to it to get the kind of highlight look, and this is the finished product. So I just want to show you guys here. This is how the hair came out after going through 3 bleaching processes. So it took a lot of work, but I love my result. So like all guys, I'm glad you watched this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was very informational to you. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys.